Greetings, all. This morning I would like to take a moment to show you all and take a walk through the Audiographic plugin that you're going to use for your Audiographic project to transmit the listening of the song you choose to discuss. And first things we need to do is from the dashboard of the Rampage that you're using for class, you need to go to the plugins in the left column here. Click on that and activate the very first plugin up top here, AltLab Audiography. That is the audiographic plugin that we will be using to create our listening guide. And so from there, once that is activated, you will see it listed on the left-hand side here. And from there, you just click on that, add a new audiographic to upload your song of choice. Click the file, and I'm just going to use going to use this file. It's a piece played by Julian Bream. It is composed by Hieta Villalobos, and it would be this one right here. So you'll see the MP3 loads there, and your file has to be an MP3 or it can be an AAC file like you would purchase from iTunes. You want to give it a name. Number 4, like so. Click upload. It'll take a second to do just that. There you go, and it should say successfully uploaded if that is the case. Then you want to click back to home, and here's the uploaded file. We are then going to take that file and edit it to add in our segments to detail our listening, whether it be different sections of the piece itself or your interpretation, whatever you find most useful. And so for instance, first when you open it up, you see 2 lines here. This is the overall sound file itself, and then above is the more zoomed in portion of it that you can use to help define the borders of each segment for yourself. So what we need to do is add a segment, and you will see as soon as I do that, we have these little brackets show up. And you can see them again down here in the big view, and then in the zoom view here is the beginning of the first segment. And I'm just going to pull that back to the very beginning here. And then let me see, I'm going to guess just visually this is where that first section ends up. And let's just double check. So you want to go up to the top, press play. I'll play the piece for you. I'll scroll ahead. Just want to make sure that's the end of the first part. And it is. So I'll scroll down and give it a name. I'll just call this section A. And choose a color for it. I'll just take red, it's the first one, and then give here on the right hand side where it says segment description is exactly where you do your detailed discussion of what you're hearing, musical elements, etc., that are happening here. In this piece specifically, we have a strong melody reminiscent of a cello. Villalobos himself was a cellist. This is a composition for guitar. Echoed by far off chords. We're going to say pianissimo chords to represent native drumming in the jungle, something like that. And so this part's just like any other word processor kind of deal. You got all your bold, italics, bullet points, etc., links that you might want to do. You can add, if you want to feel the need to add photos or something else, you can with the Add Media button, just like any other post in WordPress or aka RAM Pages. And then when that is complete, I'll go down here, click Submit, and I've created my first segment. And you'll do that a few more times. For the project, I would like at least 5 segments from your piece, your song. And then in posting your finished audiography, and actually I like to do this just to keep track and double check my work as I'm going, you want to go ahead and create a new post, and I'll just call this Audiographic Example Villalobos. And then again, of course, when you submit it, you want to create your categories. Of course, MHS I243, and then you need to add a category, this lovely little blue button that says, with a plus sign that says add new categories, where you need to add said category. And I'm just going to have it be audiographic, lowercase, and click add. And that's going to be part of my post as well when I create the post. Then I'll go ahead and publish this as, for the moment, just to do so. And I'll make sure I'll open it up in a new tab. So at the moment, it's just blank. But what we need to do here, first off, we need to go back to our Audiography tab, and to post your audiographic, you need to copy this short code right here and paste it into your posting. And just like that, and then I'll click update, and when we view this, you'll see the graphics sitting right there. And again, this should look familiar for you because it's a lot the same plugin I've been using for our listening quizzes. So this is how you go about setting up and working with your audiography and your choice of music. Always good to double check, make sure it's doing what we want, and it is at this moment. So I'm going to go through and add in a couple other sections to this just for an example for you. But that's how you work with the Audiographic and set up the Audiographic plugin. So have fun with it, and we'll talk soon.